plus to man the by-elections in Olkalau. We're heading towards the next election. Even if all police officers were deployed to man or supervise or ensure their safety during elections, we still do not have enough numbers. We can now see from the headlines in the Daily Nation that the goons are now getting new roles away from political rivalry or settling political scores. Now they are acting as proxies in effecting court orders, helping auctioneers and helping landlords. How sustainable is this reluctance by the administration? Do you see the risk heading towards 2027?
Yeah, it's a very risky state of affair, and something urgent must be done about it. Because when we take the law into our own hands, not just as a country but as a people, the picture that it creates in the country is we are moving towards state of lawlessness, and now moving to the election where we always say that it is a physical expression of an emotional feeling in terms of political alignment. That is the voting. So as we move towards that, it is going to be a crazy state. And that is why we are saying that first also we must change our mentality as a country. If we cannot change our mentality as a country, because we want to politic throughout the year, throughout the 5 years, and now when we move to the election, it's going to be worse. And these are known people. I think we need really, just as I'm looking on this newspaper, I'm seeing my Chief Justice, we need our judicial system to be more effective than we can see. If people are arrested, let them be prosecuted. Let people see that we have independent judicial system, and we also have independent the police system, so that our country really can be governed in a more professional manner. Let us not shift the blame games. I think these independent institutions should take their work serious, so that as a country, and we are not saying that the powers of these institutions have been completely diluted. No, they still have their powers. We have not, since I went to Parliament, I have not seen where I have changed clauses that are affecting the operations of the judicial service. They still have their jurisdictions well illustrated. So what we are saying is that when we have people with integrity and we have people who can enforce the laws as they are put, that is when we are going to have a sustainable country in terms of the political discipline. We are going to have a country where the goons will not overpower us. I have seen that evictions are not done by the police, by the way. People now resort to having goons. I think it is a faster way of eviction. The processes of getting the police to help you evict, I think it has been a very long process. And I think it is because of the systematic erosion of confidence of the Kenyan people about the judicial system and about the police. So they are looking at ways that they can now take up roles, but using different avenues.
Isn't that the same excuse that politicians are using? That as you campaign and you know that your rival or rivals have their goons, that for your own protection, you might find necessity to have your own militia. Orero.
You see, I was just seeing a picture there that I was seeing those youths welcoming a politician, but they were not carrying weapons. I have just seen. There are those people who are youths for the politicians, but there are those people who are goons for the politicians with crude weapons.
Aren't we splitting hairs? They're the same people who could be armed when they come supposedly to protect you, to offer security to you.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying, that there are people with crude weapons, and there are people who are just the youths that are protecting you. It is a culture that has been inculcated in the minds of the young people. And it is growing day in and day out, that the politicians must have youths to guard them. The politicians, some of them...
Do you have a number of youth who you walk around with?
Me, you know, I even drive myself. So you have seen me come here driving myself. Many times I come alone. I drive myself. When I go to my constituency, sometimes I drive myself and go inside there. And when I enter the constituency, now I have my constituents. And mostly they are women and the young people. So if you follow my politics and you join me in some of my rallies, you will see how I walk in my constituency. I believe those are just my supporters.
Okay.
I don't need goons to help me move around.
Let me ask for Mambo, because you've been on the campaign trail. Have you ever found it necessary to have a group of youth, maybe 10 or so, just to make you feel safe as you walk around Agoreti South campaigning?
Okay, for me, to start with, I have